Hi you guys, my name is Gurushki and welcome to my beautiful channel. I'm not sure if this is really an appropriate title, but I try to put in keywords to kind of capture what I'm going to touch on in this video. This was kind of inspired from me being pissed off about people like always wanting something from me, I feel like, or trying to feeling like I'm a free spirit and always someone's trying to capture me or uh, make me conform to their ideals or whatever the case may be. It's just I felt fed up with all of this feelings of being a free spirit and noticing when people try to chain me, whether it's relationship wise, whether it's family, whether it's people trying to put obligations on you because of social norms, which I always speak about if you guys haven't noticed lately. But basically, living a life, I believe, okay, my life journey right now is teaching me how to stay free. And when I talk about staying free, basically it can be coincide with learning non-attachment. So if those of you who know the story of Buddha at this very basic level, some of you guys didn't know that he left, this wonderful palace that he grew up in search for, the true meaning of life. He was a truth seeker. He didn't need anything to hold him back. He even left his wife and child in order to go ahead and seek the truth of existence and life and suffering of all human beings. And like Buddha, I feel like I am being guided to live a similar journey at this time in my life. As I have left home, I left my family. I haven't spoken to them in a while because of my own personal reasons and because it bears too much pain and baggage that I have to process on my own and figure out how to deal with. But the point is that no one can tell us how to live our life. And the big problem with social media and cell phones and all these things in this generation is people have access to you all the time. And that means they can invade in your life at any given moment. They feel like if they send you a text, you have to respond right back. If they call you, you better answer. If they hit you up on Facebook, you better acknowledge them, or people can easily just be nosy about your life. But my biggest problem is being a free spirit, noticing where people people don't like that. Like if you, something I noticed in my journeys, especially like if a guy likes me, I'll tell him right off the bat, I'm not trying to conform. I don't want to be captured. Especially being a Sagittarius woman, I really value my freedom. If anyone makes me feel like I'm being captured, I will run. But there's people who, for instance, who continue to still want to capture me, whether I said so or not. There's family who feel like they can use the title family to invade in your life when they're just people also. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. They can be just as toxic as anyone else. So my whole point of this video is basically, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are going through a similar journey where you're being guided to practice non-attachment or to not really make any roots anywhere. And it just really gets upsetting when you have a bunch of people who put their ideals on you as well. There's many people who I meet and they appreciate my free spirit lifestyle, or they act as if they do, and the next minute they're throwing all these ideas to me to get certain jobs or sorry, hold on, to get a message. Basically, there's people who they just throw the ideas of like, oh, you need a house, you need to settle down and get a certain job, or you need a husband to take care of you, or just this input. And it just really aggravates me because I feel like we evolved enough to learn how to let people live their life as they may. What else did I want to touch on in this video? Non-attachment, Wanderlust, and I don't know what else did I name this shit. Wanderlust, and I don't know, but hopefully like maybe some of you guys can put your input in what I'm trying to explain to you is just if you feel like you're in a similar journey, don't let anyone tell you how to run your life. Um, and you'll know because you know when you're not going the right path for you because you feel uncomfortable, you feel angry all the time, you feel upset, you feel obligated. That's another thing. A lot of people love to put obligations on you because for for one, they feel tied down. Maybe the choices they made in their lives, they feel like they need somebody, or they need a job to be stable, or they need certain things to feel safe. So they will put that on you. So if you are a wanderer or a free spirit or nonconformist, remember, don't conform. It's a trap. And I know a lot of us are still struggling to find a way to survive outside the system or work within the system. And we may not all be completely there. We may have to fall back here and there to use the matrix to our advantage. But don't conform. It's a trap because people will make you conform out of luring you to think that you need their acceptance when these people don't give fucking matter, to be honest. It's like wanting a bunch of people to like you that you don't even like. People will want you to conform to dress how they want you to dress because of their perception of you. People will want you to conform because of many things, thinking you need a job because of whatever. But don't start feeling guilty of your life and your free spirited wanderlust type of spirit. If you are that way, don't conform. Just remember. But yeah, like just start noticing where people try to put obligations on you. And a lot of times this is how people end up in relationships on accident. People end up in signing up for shit that they don't even really want to do, going to school because they think it's the right thing to do, or whatever the case may be. Whatever conforming is to you. If it feels right, it's right. But I mean, what I'm saying is just do you regardless of whatever the fuck everyone else thinks. Be dope, be you unapologetically. But yeah, that's my little rant or what's been upsetting me lately. So maybe you guys have some stories or some input that I can elaborate on in a further video. But definitely don't let anyone tell you how to run your life, how to live it. Be free. And be dope, be you unapologetically.